Hello, welcome to this week's Art Like Minisode. So the Art Like Minisode series is just a mini series that sort of tagged along to my Art Like Everything Else the podcast series. So that's the full podcast. It's a bi-weekly podcast. Tune in. I think it's a great podcast. So this week's minisode conversation is just pretty much it is okay to grow and change, and you are allowed to grow and change. And sort of what sparked this idea for this conversation was over the past weekend, I actually saw quite a few different DJ sets, and I actually have grown quite fond of them. I've gotten to know a few DJs and I've gotten to experience some DJ sets live. I've watched some DJ sets on YouTube and have come to actually enjoy it. And honest to like truth, when I was a lot younger, I actually used to used to think I hated DJs. And the reason was, granted, I was young, and so like I was young and sheltered, and so the only time I ever got access to the radio was probably when like my mom would work late, and so like we would listen to the radio relatively late at night because there was only one radio in the house, and oftentimes later into the evening, especially on the weekends, um, they would be playing DJ sets instead of like the regular songs. And so oftentimes I like growing up, I came to like really dislike DJs because I'm like, you're messing up the song that I wanted to hear and how it was supposed to be played. And so it was just mini me being upset that I couldn't hear the music the way I wanted to hear it. But that was just a result of being sheltered. But for a very long time, I thought I just didn't like DJs and wouldn't like DJ sets, and that like it was almost like sacrilegious essentially to the music that it was taking from. But as an adult, as I've gotten older, I've grown to see the art that it is and the work that it takes to come up with, and to be able to recognize and like catch and understand like the relationship between music and between different songs and everything. And I found it, and I think it's actually really, really cool. And I'm actually going to suggest you all watch King She, the Black History Month, because it's Black History Month, and watch their set. I'm going to have it on the screen, and I'm going to have the title in the caption, but be sure to check that out if you want to listen to a cool DJ set. And then there's also if there's any DJ sets you like, drop those in the comments. If you're a DJ and you have a set you'd like to share, drop that in the comments because I do like to put DJ sets on and just like clean my house and whatnot. So yeah, that's this week's episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being. Be sure to check out last week's episode. We talked about where the love goes using two pieces of art, and I want to know what you think about that episode as well. So yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for being. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.